Carbon footprint of an individual in New Zealand is about a ton of carbon per year on average per person. But then it depends how much streaming you do and then how much data you have stored in the cloud. The personal choices that we make, the biggest personal choice that influence that is streaming. So videos, Skype calls, downloading large documents, gaming online, those kind of heavily image-intensive operations that we will carry out. Data industry is supported by electricity. That is the dominant source of energy, and most energy in most places is created by fossil fuels. So that means there's a lot of carbon generation associated with the internet. Internet usage is pretty much doubling in the next couple of years. That means more power, more and more data piling down. That's driving up the amount of data that needs to be stored and the amount of data that needs to be transmitted. You can cut down your footprint by half by using SD rather than HD movies. Don't overpower the tech that you use. A smaller TV uses less power. So sit closer to a smaller screen, and that's one thing you can do. You can send links rather than sending attachments. That means there are fewer megabytes flying around the web. Other things we can do is we could all sign up for fiber, because it costs more energy to push data down a copper line than it does down a fiber line. The internet is not the most energy intensive thing we do, but because we do it so much and we're doing it more and more, it's becoming one of the most important that's under our control to modify. We want warm homes, but do we need to watch so many movies?
The fact that we're kind of living with today is that the companies that facilitate these networks and these storage opportunities, but of course also the social networks and the interconnectivity. The companies that facilitate these kind of deliberately want us to not delete everything or anything, as we all live with these multiple identities on the internet. Facebook is a good example where even when deleting your account, they will keep that still because they can still use it for further monetization and potentially selling off that data to third-party companies. For example, a unique email address that is not yet part of known databases, that's about 25 cents, US dollar cents. I think it's important for people to realize that there's certain types of preventative measures that you can take in these things, kind of similar to preventative medicine in a way. We have to become more cautious about putting our data just about anywhere.